Hey, Katrina here from Scrappy Horses. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to do something really different on my channel. This is a video to answer a question I had recently sent to me through my Facebook PM. And the question was basically, how do I set up a blog for challenges? Well, I thought about that for a minute because it's been years since I set up mine and I had to think about it. I thought, you know what? I am not a professional at setting up blogs. So my suggestion is, number one, go to YouTube, type in setting up a blogger blog, and just choose a video, watch it, and get your blog actually set up. So what I can help you with is how you might make it look a little more like a challenge blog. In other words, how to set it up so that you have your pictures as the focal point and how to go ahead and link in your challenges, how to add your challenges, just how to get things done so that it actually works as a challenge blog. The best way I know to do that is just to get in there and do one of my own, and you can watch me and see how I do it. So here I am in Blogger, and these are my published blogs. Now, you'll have different choices when you come up here. You'll have published, drafts, scheduled, and trash. I'm on my published page and not my scheduled page or all, because I do have 4 scheduled. And I want to keep those sort of under wraps until I actually do publish those. But normally I just keep it set on all. Let's just talk about adding a new post and how you want to set this up for a challenge. I click new post and you can see here I just have a white, blank, clean space to work. I always start with my photo. I start by coming up here, and if you look across here, you have all these different little gadgets you can play with. And I start right here with this one. And this helps me center a line. And the first thing I'm going to bring in is a photo. So I'm going to bring in a photo of a card that I did for a challenge. And there are 2 ways you can bring this card in. You can drag and drop the way I just did, or you can come up here to insert image, upload from computer, choose files, and they'll list them here, or you can type in here. This is pop MB, and there it is. My not WM just happens to stand for not watermarked, and WM stands for watermarked. When you put images on your blog, you want to watermark those. It protects the artist and it protects you. So I would definitely watermark your images. All right, more about that in a different video if you would like that information. So we're going to select that, select, and that's just one more way to bring it in. I'm going to go ahead and delete one of these. In order to do that, I am right-clicking, and I'm just going to say cut. Now, for me, a challenge blog, when you're putting cards, well, pictures of anything, your pictures need to be your focal point. So be sure that your pictures are good, they're bright, they're clean. And you know what? If you're showing off your pictures, I make mine big. I go for extra large. Update, and there it is. Nice big photo. Now, you might be wondering, why in the world would I make this a square photo when my card is a rectangle? Good question. I always want a square photo at the top of my blog because I know that when I submit these to different challenges, there's going to be something called a thumbnail there. And when these thumbnails show up, they are square. Therefore, if I put a rectangular image here, it cuts off my image and makes it look funny. So it's just my way of making sure that when I put that thumbnail out there, it looks like a good, clean square and everything is included in the photo. The next thing I want to do is just put an opening sentence of some kind. Now, this happened to be for, I'm on the design team at Path of Positivity. So I just typed in what I would type in to talk about that challenge. However, if you're not doing this on behalf of a design team and you're just playing challenges, then you might want to open it up with something like, beautiful spring day here in Indiana. Perfect day to create a spring card with these lovely flowers. Now, you can go on and say as much as you'd like to say there then, okay? Now, let's say, all right, you've said everything you want to say. So now you're going to come down and you're going to want to create a material list. That tells people what you used to create your card, your scrapbook page, whatever it is you're showing. So you could write supply list or material list. I usually type material list. And then I list everything I used. Now, I'm not going to go through and do that, but I am going to show you how to link something. So I use this Digi. Now, a Digi, in case you don't know, that's this digital stamp right here. These two flowers are a digital stamp. So I'm going to say Digi. It is Scribbles Designs number 620. I'm just typing this in at my keyboard. Flower 3. Now, I'm going to go over here. This is where how I'm going to link this, all right, so that people can find this if they want to. I'm going to add another page up here, another tab. There we go, another tab. I'll just type in Scribbles. And I want to go to the this one. And I'm just going to search my blog for Scribbles Designs number 620 flower. We're going to search that, and there it is right there. So I'm going to go ahead, choose that. Now, all I'm doing is I'm swiping over with my mouse. I'm going to do a command copy. I'm going to copy that address. I'm going to come back to my post. I'm going to select this number 620 flower 3. I'm going to come up to this insert or edit link. See this little guy right here? I'm going to type this in here, or I'm just going to copy paste it. And I'm going to say open this link in a new window. That's important, because if you don't, then it's going to go to a new page, and the person looking at your blog may never come back and finish your post because they've moved on to another page. If you say open this in a new window, then it's just like what we did here. It just opens up another tab or another window. I click apply, and there it is. Let me show you one more thing. I'm not particularly fond of this particular font. So I'm going to come up here to my to the little A for my font type. I like Verdana. It's nice, it's big, it's easy to read, it's crisp, clear, easy to use. That's just what I like. But you certainly can use any of the fonts here. Okay, you can even add fonts, all right, by clicking this, add more fonts, and you can add more in. But that's a different video. We're going to keep this nice and simple. All right, so I want to add everything I used here. I used the Digi. I used ink. I used this particular digital sentiment. I used cardstocks. And I used a stencil here. So I want to list all of those things under material list. So we're going to do XXXSS, blah, 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 blah. Okay, we've listed all that. The next thing you want to say is something like sharing with these challenges. Now, how do you find these challenges? Well, there are a couple of different places you can go. So let's open up another window. One place you can go is Paper Playful, all right? And they list the challenges by days. Here are Friday's challenges. So as we look down, we look for a place where our card might fit. Okay, Crafty Cats. Anything goes with the optional twist spring. So I'm going to click on Crafty Cats. They have a design team call here at the top. I'm going to skip that. And I'm going to come down to this Anything Goes Optional Challenge Spring. I'm going to click that. Now I'm going to come down and I'm going to see what are their rules. Okay. I mean, do I have to, some places you have to use a Digi. Some places you can't use a Digi. So you want to make sure you understand the rules. Okay. All right. So here it says, anything goes with the optional twist of anything goes spring. So you could even use a spring or a wobbler on your card. Ooh, that's a different take on spring, isn't it? So you could either make it spring like the season or spring like using a spring. All right, that's kind of fun. They're going to give you examples of what the DT made, okay, to sort of inspire you. And then down here, they have some rules. We limit our entries to only 3 per person, okay. They're also asking that you leave a comment for the person who preceded you in the challenge. Right now, that's not important to you because we're not linking up right now. Right now, we're just looking for places to put our card, okay? Then the next thing you want to do is you want to say, okay, the link party ends in 6 days. Am I going to be publishing my card in the next 6 days? Okay, if you are going to be publishing it in the next 6 days, posting it, if it does fit all the requirements, then you are going to copy the address. You're going to come back here and type in Crafty Cats. Then you're going to type in anything goes with the option of spring. Then you're going to link your Crafty Cats just like you did before. You're going to swipe your mouse over, come up to the link, and you're going to copy that web address. Again, you're going to open this in a different window. You're going to hit apply. Now, when you publish this, they'll be able to click that and just go there. Most challenges require that you link, okay? I just want to share that you won't be eligible to win or for a prize if you didn't link. It did not change my font, so I'm going to have to come back here and put that back in Verdana. All right, so let's look at something else. Let me see if I can find one that requires special things. Oh, I am on the team at Paper a la Mode. Let's see what's going on there. So this one, I go to Paper a la Mode, link to the blog. I'm going to click there. Here's one. Welcome to the Outlaws Paper a la Mode Challenge. Our March theme is Music Makes the World Go Round. Okay, well, our card doesn't fit that theme, does it? So we can't go there. But you know what else? We also can't go there because if we read all the rules, we see no cards. Okay, this particular challenge is for scrapbook pages, art journaling, 3D work, just about any craft except cards is eligible there, and you have to follow the theme. Okay, so we can't play with this card at this challenge. Okay, paper playful. That's just one of them. Another one is challenges for days. All right, when we go to challenges for days, they also post. All right. Now, here's one, coloring with pencils. Okay, my card wouldn't qualify because I used Copic markers, so I can't play there. Even though it's an anything goes, it's coloring with pencils. All right. Here's one where you have to follow a sketch and a theme. Okay, so you need to go there and see, okay, what is the sketch? Now, these are fun to look at because the idea is when you go to these, here's another challenge I love to play at, Farm Quest. All right, here it is. Reminder post for wood or tin items. Okay, and here's our DT example. They've used a milk jug here as a tin item with a wooden handle on it. And then here's the link, and we can go take a look and see what else has been done there. All right. Then we press this link, and we can see what other people have put in to that challenge. Okay. Now I can go make a card to fit that challenge. All right, and that's really the way these challenges work. That's the way they're supposed to work. You're supposed to go to the challenges and then make a card once you're inspired by their ideas, okay, or their theme. I, for example, love to play here, and I do follow. I mean, I don't make the card beforehand. I look at their challenges, see what they're challenging me to do, and I make cards specifically for their challenges. All right, so there's mine right there for this challenge, Scrappy Horses. You can go check out all these different challenges, and you can visit my Blogspot anytime, and you can see the challenges I like to frequent. I like the Farm Quest challenge. I really like to play at Scribbles Designs. I'm on the team there. Worldwide Crafters and Colorists Challenge is a lot of fun. They're all fun challenges. I also am on the team over at Cut It Up if you like working with die cuts. I'll leave a list for you below, okay, in the box, so you can find several to play in. And again, challenges for days, paper playful will lead you to lots of different challenges. All right, so you're going to want to make sure that you do put those in. Now, let's say that you use this from Scribbles Designs and you want to add something. Oh, yes. For example, I played at Scribbles Designs. Let's say I'm playing at Scribbles Designs, okay? All right, again, I want to link that, so I'm going to come over here. I'm going to type in Scribbles Design Challenge blog. I'm going to go to their challenge right now is Sheep Thrills Wanted. Isn't that fun? And obviously my card does not fit that because it's not sheep, but let's pretend like it does. I link it. Link. And now let's say that they want me to put their badge in or their little promo. The way I do that is I just can go pick it up and I can just drag it in. Again, sometimes Blogger won't drag it in. You'll need to come up here for insert image. All right, so then I usually end mine with a thanks for stopping by. Make yourself at home. Feel free to peruse other posts, pages, leave a comment, and or check out my Pinterest, YouTube channel. And see, I have these linked so that people can just click on them and get there. Right now, if I go back, that's going to show up as a draft. Okay, there it is. There's a draft. Now, one thing I did not do, let's go back and look at that. I did not give it a title. You want to give it a title right up here. When you are ready to publish it, you're going to come over here, and if you're ready to publish it right now, you're ready to roll, you hit automatic. It will automatically publish it. If you are not ready, but you want to publish it like at midnight on March 15th, you're going to click 15th of March, 12 a.m. and hit publish, and it will publish it at that date. Okay, you'll just hit that publish and it will publish it for you. Now, I obviously don't want this at all out there. I've already published this card. I don't want this anymore. I can just go to trash and discard. It'll say you'll no longer be able to view or edit it. That's fine. Discard the post. And it's just that simple. So I realized this was a really quick tutorial on how to do this. Again, check out your different challenges at Paper Playful and Challenges for Days, and make your cards for those challenges. Be sure to read the rules. If you have a card already made, then you can go through and see where your card would fit. Then write your blog, put your pictures in, okay? I'm going to just show you one here that I've already done. Okay, so there's my picture. I'm saying that I was inspired by the Farm Quest Challenge. I did a YouTube video, so I inserted that here. I have all of my supply list or my material list. I'm sending this off to the following challenges. You can see that they are all linked because I have to do that. That's a requirement. And then I have my closing statement. Sometimes they have a mood board. For example, this one, the tic-tac-toe, I went ahead and I put the tic-tac-toe board in here, and I said that I have a die cut, free space, and spring. So my tic-tac-toe board is there. And I pulled that in just the way I pulled in these over here. Remember the most important thing. Your photo it's your selling point. That's what you're showing here. So be sure that you've got good, bright photos and they're not dark or blurry. And make sure that you link and get them in on time. Those are the big points. All right? Also, obviously, always show your own work. You can be inspired by other people, but don't copy other people's work exactly. And if you do take inspiration from someone else, it is always in your best interest to put that person's name in and link their photo. Don't post their photo on your site. That's not good. But link their picture in your blog. Okay, so sometimes, I've done challenges where it says to case someone. That means to find a photo that you like and do a card like that. I always link to that person so that they get credit for the design. I just get credit for what I did with their design. Okay, I think that pretty much wraps up this video. Again, questions or comments, leave them below and I'll get back to you. Hey, have a great week and enjoy setting up your blog. Catch you in the next video. Bye.